opposite. In addition to the bozo father role models you'll see in many movies and popular TV shows, music has been a key vector for indoctrinating men into the beta mindset. Take, for instance, the lyrics from this 1938 crooner song, I Don't Want to Set the World on Fire. In my heart, I have but one desire, and that one is you. No other will do. I've lost all ambition for worldly acclaim. I just want to be the one you love. And with your admission that you feel the same, I'll have reached the goal I'm dreaming of. Along the same lines, we have again been taught by popular music, Disney movies, and even women's porn, romance novels, right? That's what women's porn is. That there exists only a single woman in the world who's the one, the perfect soulmate for us, who, should we lose her, could never be replaced and would forever leave a gaping void in our life. Placing a woman on a pedestal like that, thinking of her as the one, is enormously destructive and actually reflects the vestiges and possibly return to pagan thinking in our culture. It is yet another variant of androgyny coming from ancient monistic myths where humankind was originally made of a weird four-legged being that were split into two by the gods, and each half being cursed to search out for the other in order to be complete again. Soulmates, that's where that idea comes from. That kind of paganism appears in more sophisticated forms in the modern day. For instance, many esoteric teachings will reinterpret the fall as the failure of the ideal androgynous being to balance the masculine and feminine polarities in themselves, with a subsequent loss of enlightenment beginning the process of reincarnation in male and female forms. But whatever trappings are added to it, the underlying idea is the same. Male and female are incomplete in themselves. That's what they're trying to communicate. And typically there is only one other half out there that perfectly matches you. It's all garbage. It's false. It's a lie. Satan's strategy is always the same. Cut the creator down to size by eliminating distinctions between him and his creation. And this always has the same follow-on effects of eliminating all created distinctions, claiming that they're not good parts of God's design, but results of the fall. Ultimately, reality, perfected reality, Satan would like us to think, eliminates all distinctions into undifferentiated oneness, right? That we all have to return to this blob almost. This idea has wormed its way into our modern churches even. It's not so much explicitly stated as implicitly taken for granted that true love eliminates all loneliness, and that to find one soulmate is to become complete. That's why so many marriages fail. You bring that false idea into it. Connected with this, true love takes on the divine power, replacing the marriage covenant as the sanctifier of sex. Marriage covenant, the vows, the promises that we take before God and each other. But God designed sex to image covenant love, not romantic love. The covenant love within marriage certainly does involve romance, but it is the covenant that sanctifies sex, not the romance. Romance doesn't purify sex. Sex without romance is not dirty. Marriage purifies sex, and sex without marriage is dirty. Unfortunately, this is not even widely accepted in the church. Once romance becomes all that's required to make sex legitimate, fornication becomes inevitable. This is where gay marriage came from. Right? Marriage, we changed what marriage was about. We made marriage about being in love. It was not ever about that. That's part of marriage eventually. Marriage was about two people coming together to create a productive household and propagate a godly seed. And as soon as we removed children of being a normal and necessary part of marriage, right, normative, meaning there are exceptional cases where you're not able to have that happen, we laid the groundwork for homosexual marriage in America. That's how that happened. We changed, who are we? They love each other. Who are we to get in the way of their love? That's not what marriage is about, though, right? How long does a gay society last? All gay society. 1 generation. That's it.